we have some questions and some things to go over. I'm gonna hold on this one for last. I always pick a small one to do last. And we'll do this one. This is from Amazon. This is from Petco. And this is from Amazon. You know, it dawned on me today, I don't even know the last time we actually turned the audio off. Did you guys notice that? Like, you know, we started out once or twice a week having it on, and then we started doing a little bit longer, and now it seems like we're doing it all the time. Hope you guys like that. There's probably sometimes that we've flipped it off, but not very often.
Hopefully nobody's made inappropriate comments.
We have to keep telling everybody, no cussing. Oh, we got a paper. I love it when there's papers. This is from Tampa, Florida, from Key Margo. And she says, keep up the good work. From Tampa, Florida. Key Margo must be her, maybe her webcam name. It's from Margaret, is her first name. And there's 3 of these, and I have got to do better notes on these because it really bothers me when I think I get some of these acknowledgments that I try to do on the blog every night. I think sometimes, or every morning, I think sometimes I mess them up, and it bothers me a lot if I do that. So I got to do better and keep a record. We've got, whoopsie, let me do this. Key Margo sent 3 cases of the kitty fancy feast, and you guys know we are using a huge amount of this right now. So we even use this for the oldsters. It's juicy stuff, and they like it. And oh, there, Key Margo, you're on right now. Thank you, thank you. Yes, we do need it. Our supply of this, we use a lot of it. All the kitties get it. We mix it in the breakfast meal, the main meal, and then the supper main meal, and then the individual meals too. So thank you, Key Margo. Appreciate this very, very much. It will all get used, right? Yeah, that's nice. You know, I've said several times that I always feel, I don't know if rich is the right word to use. I never feel rich, but I always feel that when our food cupboard is full or sufficient, that we're A-okay. It's a big feeling of security to know for me that we've got the food that we need to feed this many kitties. So you guys are a huge, huge big part of that. And this one is the one from Petco. And this is from, this is another one from Sabrina T. Cat and Canton Cat. We got this yesterday. Some from Sabrina and Canton, and this must be an extra one from them. So you gotta bear with me writing things down because I'm bound and determined I'm going to keep this straight. We got 4 more packages of Temptations. Do you guys remember that? Here, let me grab it real quick. Hey, guys. Remember the treat tower that we got probably 3-4 weeks ago? I've been putting this out at night. This is really cool. The cats do really good with it. I've been putting 1 or 2 bags in here at night, and it does last quite a while. And it just trickles down, and I always shake it so that it goes on all the levels. Last night when I came out and put some in it, there was cats all around it. There was cats digging out here, and oh nuts, I can't remember which one it was, but one had a head stuck, not stuck, but in the top hole eating it too. So we'll put that out tonight also. Thank you, Sabrina and Canton Cat. We appreciate the temptation. I don't know what it is about those treats. Those treats and the Whiska Lickens, but they love those. Love them, love them, love them. Oh, we got 2 kitties sleeping in the box. 2 kitties sleeping. All right, who took my... Oh, I was going to say Octavia did. This one is one from Amazon. And I have no idea. Sometimes I can get them, and sometimes I can't. It's heavy, but it's not like food heavy. Tweenie, what are you doing? You're acting like a goon. Acting like a goon. Oh, batteries. Yes. Let's see if we got a note on them. This is from David M. Thank you, David. The Durabell batteries. Thank you. I know one thing that I can also use this for, other than some of the toys, are the flashlights that I use. I have these little, embarrassingly little flashlights that I take outside, like in the mornings. If I hear something out there, I'll go out. And sometimes I can't use the bigger ones because I have no batteries. Thank you, David. That's a cool one. No wonder I didn't guess what that was. And then we have, this is from Alice. And Alice, I love your name. I had a dear, dear friend of mine. She died a few years ago. She was 86. And Steve and my family and I took care of her. She had no other family. She lived right next door to me. Loved her. Just as if she was my mom, my grandma, everything rolled into one. And so Alice is always a very special name for me. And wow, we got lots of cards. Cool. Oh man. Wow. Cutter got a card. Bella got a card. I got a letter. Oh, Emmeline. Did she get up there by herself?
Yes, she did.
Aw. Alice, is it okay if I read this out loud, or?
No, that's okay.
Let me know.
Okay.
Is that okay, Alice, if I read this? Sometimes I do.
All right. Emmeline.
Yes. I love having this chat line here. I love it. It says, Dear Jackie, thank you so much for sharing your shelter with all of us webcammers. My name is Alice on the webcam. Alice J. Gamble on the webcam. Couldn't think of a better name. Well, that's a good name. Here's a money order for a DVD, and if there is any left, yes, we'll get you one. If there is any left, just use the money for something you need. And then she gives me her address. And Alice, you're from, oh, I'm really bad on this. Well, oh, here it is. It's Winnipeg. So you are quite a distance away. Thanks again for sharing your shelter and cats. I really enjoy watching, especially breakfast time and the box opening. I will be sending some photos when I get them printed up. Please, we would love that. I hope that the kitties enjoy the toys. Something have been tested by numerous cat at the shelter here that I volunteer at. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Take care of yourself. Get lots of rest. And thanks again, Alice. Thank you, Alice. And now that I have your address, I will get you your DVD out in tomorrow's mail. So let's put this here.
Help.
And, oops, do you need help? Aww.
You don't want to get off.
He doesn't. You love Pat. Oh.
He never did that before. I thought that was sweet.
That is sweet. You want to lay here on your Betty Bye? On your little Betty Bye? Because I don't know if I want to go to Betty Bye yet. So Bella, and I know Racer, Kurt took a picture of Bella's wall of cards. He's going to probably have to take another one because it's getting more. This says, a warm hello. Sending you warm, happy thoughts and hopes of as bright as sunshine. I'm so glad to hear from Jackie how well you are doing. That is wonderful. You are such a tough little kitty cat, and gorgeous one too, I may add. That is very true. The pictures of you on Facebook with the babies are so sweet. You are so kind to take care of them. I know they appreciate it, and Jackie sure does. You get lots of rest, and don't let those little ones work you too hard. soon you will be back to yourself, scooting around the shelter with us web cameras enjoying watching you. And also then you won't have them awful collars anymore. They are horrid things, but they're for your own good. And it's from love from Alice. Aw, Alice, that's so nice. You know, every once in a while, I know it might sound silly, but every once in a while I'll hold Bella up and I'll show her all her cards on her wall of cards. I just think it's really special that you guys do that for her. We've had a lot of fun here, and all the visitors that come, that is a big attraction to them. And Putter, where's our Putter boy?
He's on the blankie.
He's right there on the yellow table. Pat just brought another
Kitty blanket.
little kitty blanket, a little whoopee that she makes, and Putter claimed it. This is for Putter. If ever you're feeling a little bit blue, remember I care a whole lot for you. Aww, Putter. Says, dear Putter, I was so sorry to hear about your beautiful tail injury. Look after it so it heals quickly, and it's back to the beautiful puffy tail we all know and love. I wish I lived closer so I could give you a big hug. Maybe Jackie and volunteers will give an extra one for you, and we will do that. P.S. I couldn't find a kitty cat card for you, but I thought this was cute too. Hope you don't mind. Also, I think you are a very handsome fella, even without your poofy tail. Yeah, his tail went from like this to like this on the end. Well, he had that great big sore. Also, it was like this long, and it's still not healed 100%, but it's getting there. It's getting there. So what do we have here? Ooh, it says thrift store in support of the ARC Animal Rescue Center. So is this the rescue center that you volunteer for? Oh, look at these. Oh, these are all those catnips. Ooh, yeah, these are catnippy. Oh, there's like, and these little round ones. Oh, the kitties are going to love these, Alice. Kitties will love this. So that's where you volunteer at, I see. That's cool.
Oh, I should be making more of those little stubbies.
Yeah, those turned out really well. Oh,
they do like to throw those around, don't they?
Oh, and you got catnip in these. These are awesome. Look at this. So did somebody for your shelter make all these? Oh, they're going to like this. Thank you. There's all kinds of bits and pieces of catnip toys in here. That's cool. Thank you, Alice. You know these guys will love it. Oh, anything catnippy is awesome. Oh, these are fun.
Are those not the fleece?
Yeah, have you seen these
No, I
before?
don't think so.
Yeah, I've seen these sold at you rascal, at cat shows. Ow, you little bug! Get up here, you little turkey. I think in here in the knot, it's filled with catnip.
Oh.
Yeah, they sell. I've seen these where they sell them at cat shows. So thank you.
Really?
Thank you. Yeah, you know that looks like a very. I know. Karen and I made them one time to put in adoption bags, and the cats will love them. We'll put a few of these out.
Oh, that sounds like something like that. Huh.
Here, Asha. Whoop. Just one. Oh, and Post-it notes. I can't live a day without my Post-it notes. And this is. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
It's oh, you gotta see this. It's a tablet. I use so much paper. I have to write everything down. But watch. I don't know if you can tell. This kitty moves. It's one of those holographic ones. Yeah. Cute.
Yeah, the baby in Patience is moving around more.
Good. And I'm not gonna let my grandkids get this. And guess what? Octavia smells the catnip. You can smell it, but don't you dare put any holes in there. Ouch!
No drooling on it either.
Yeah, no droolies either. We don't want Octavia drool.
She says, I want the bag. Bag mine.
Here we go. We'll put that up on Bella's wall, and Putter looks pretty cute over there with his. Thank you so much. You guys are just awesome. I think I lost one of my papers. Is this a little one? Nope, it's smaller. Smaller than that one.
Well, maybe it's so small I just can't see it.
Okay.
Oh, he likes that.
He likes that. Did you take it? Did you take it, Noble? to tie things to me now so I don't lose things. Okay, well, I'm going to wing it. I've got your questions, but I lost my paper with things that I wrote on it, so, but I think I can remember them. First off are the 4 girls. Let's see if I can remember their names, because we just named them and I'm not 100% on them. It's Zoom and Kozo and Shale and Shale. Oh, darn. I knew that one earlier. I'm really pushing my brain cells tonight. And they're saying, no, don't use me up. Sage, of course it's Sage. They are doing wonderful. These 4 girls, I can't wait for them to get out. You guys, I can't wait for them to come out because they're going to be just so much fun. They just purr just by looking at them, and you go in the room to pet them and play with them, and it feels like the room just vibrates with their purring. We're going to keep them in. Keep them in there. What was that? Was that?
Putter.
Oh, putter. I thought it sounded like a birdie. Oh gosh. We're probably going to leave them in there. Tomorrow's Friday. Saturday is Saturday is going to be their surgery. So we'll probably leave them in there till after their surgery, and maybe Sunday we'll let them out. Miranda, you're knocking everything I have down. You know what? She smells the catnip. That's what she's doing. Here, Miranda. Here we go. Here you go. Just don't fall off the shelf. So that's it on the girls. And then Saturday we're all ready. I've checked in with Lynette, Dr. Cindy again, and Sue, I have to call yet, and Bonnie. I've checked in with the others though today, and they're ready to go. And like I had said yesterday, we've got a huge big day. That is going to be super, super crazy busy. So I'm going to be out here early to give them their breakfast, and then they're going to have to go. I think what we're going to have to do is designate the office as NPO or nothing to eat, and all the cats that can't eat anything has to go out there with the door shut, because there's so many of them. I don't have cages to hook up 26 kitties. So we're going to probably use the office. But that morning they have to have their pain meds, their soreness meds, and I'll probably recheck their weights again, and just make sure physically that every one of them looks good before I take them out. And so Jody is going to come out Saturday morning to help me out too. I'll do the feeding. She'll be out here by 5, and then she'll do all the mopping, sweeping, and wiping off things and that for me, so that I can concentrate on the surgery day then. So, oh, what a day. We've never done that many in a day. The other thing was Bumblebee, as you know, has come back. This family took awesome care of Bumblebee. She was adopted in August, so she's been there a couple months. Mom brought her back, was very sad to leave her. They took excellent care, and you know, I know sometimes we're want to be a little critical of why did they have to do that kind of thing, but things happen. Things happen. We know that. And I'm just grateful that they bring them back. They took awesome care of her. Very sad to leave her. But situations in our lives change day to day, and sometimes you find yourself in a position where you can no longer care for your pets. And so they did the right thing. They brought her back here. And, you know, if they ever get into a better situation in months down the road, and if by chance Bumblebee is still here, they would love to have her back. We're just going to have to see, you know, we're going to put her up for adoption. But we'll see what happens. She's awesome. I'll show her to you here in just a couple minutes. What is she doing? Oh, do you want to get her?
Okay.
Looks like she's chewing on something.
She's doing pretty good.
Yeah, she is. She's in Dodger's pen. I left it shut for a few hours. Oh, she's going to actually maybe try to. Come on. She's just a little bit nervous, and that's okay. We've got her pinned over. You know what she did? I bet you she turned around and licked her neck. I put her front line on her, or her advantage, and I'm going to bet you she got a little bit on her tongue. So we'll leave her door open for a while yet tonight, but then it's going to get shut for during the night, and then tomorrow morning, as soon as I come out and do breakfast, then I'll reopen that again. I'll bet you she'll be out tomorrow. So that's Bumblebee. Yes, who just said that? DLC, you are absolutely right. You know, the family, this wasn't a decision that they made lightly. They're very sad. Our new kitty is doing good. Let me check one thing here.
He's supposed to be Butter.
Where? Yes.
Oh, that's so cute. Isn't that cute? Well, here she is.
Oh, can you show her?
She's a little cranky.
Just kind of show her down a little bit lower, and there's Bumblebee or BB. Remember, she had those beautiful side markings. It's okay, honey. She says, I'm just not sure, and I miss my family. I don't know where my bed is. Yeah, she's going to be okay, though. 24 hours will make a huge, big difference. And she's very relaxed in her pen now, so she's going to be okay. We'll just give her lots and lots of TLC tonight yet and tomorrow. That new kitty that came in last night, the one that got in the fan blade, or I'm assuming if it's fan blade, I'm not really positive, but that was in the engine of that older car. Pam, our volunteer, came this morning around 10, took him up. His name is Remo, R-E-M-O, and I know earlier today I said it was a different name. We changed it. It's Remo. I think it means lion. But Remo went up there. He was up there by 11. He ended up having a little bit of trouble there. When they examined him, his temperature was 104. Kitties normally are 101, 102. And they waited about a half hour, and it went up to 105. That's whistles and alarms for, you know, we don't want that. So they hooked up an IV, which he still has a catheter in for us to give fluids, and we could do meds that way also. And gave him some anti-inflammatories and some antibiotics. When I walked into Thumper's room this morning, oh man, did it smell. It smelled like this was a very, very old wound, but they had told me that it was only a day old, but it smelled rotted. So the one, they were thinking of maybe initially waiting till tomorrow to do the surgery, but because cats and humans, when we have injuries or they have injuries, sometimes our bodies go into such a like an inflammatory response to the wound that it escalates everything and the temperature goes up. So Dr. Darcy, I thought very strongly that even though the temp was up, that we needed to get that leg removed so that things can kind of start evening out in the kitty. So they did, and he did really fine. I already took his temp once already here, and it's down. We're keeping him just pretty good with the pain meds, but he looks really good. He really does. I think tomorrow he'll be a little bit happier. You know, when they start coming out of the anesthetic drugs and the pain med drugs, they got to feel a little weird, and that's why I think he was grumbling a little bit earlier today. Now tonight during the night, if you guys hear him, you might hear him whining a little because he is still coming out of the anesthetic. But trust me, he's got pain meds on board. Pain level should be pretty minimum. The voice or the grumbling you might hear is just probably from the anesthetic coming out of that. So we'll make sure everything's okay, and trust me, I'll be checking on him during the night. When I open that door over here, I see directly into this pen, so we'll be okay. Am I forgetting one of the kitties? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the questions. It might bring up something else I had forgotten. Carolina asked if the kitties love the shrimp and tuna and the squid you sent. Yes, yes, and yes. They loved it. Some of that stuff was really, they went crazy over it. Silly Sticks asked if Zelda is limping, and yeah, you know she is. She's got a little bit of limp on that one front leg. I don't know if I always say if she zigged instead of zagged. But she's going to be fine. She's still limping a little bit tomorrow morning, we'll give her a little bit of something. Sometimes we don't want to go overboard in giving pain meds because when they hurt, there's a purpose for that, and that means take it easy, slow down, don't overdo. So we don't want to interfere with that process either. So she's doing okay, and I love that girl. I love Zelda. Birds R Us asked if Magenta is eating and why do we put her in a pen sometimes to eat. In the morning when I do breakfast, Magenta is right there. She eats on the counter with Farrah, and she eats really good. And when I prepare breakfast, the other cats are not allowed up there, although some of them are up and down and up and down. But they eat down here. Those two eat there, so I don't have to cage her. But during the day when the volunteers offer the special feedings for the oldsters, a lot of times we'll put them in a pen. And that's just so they can eat in peace and the little ragamuffins aren't taking all the food away from the oldsters. So that's all. You know, maybe 5 minutes, the door comes open and out they go again. We've done it this way for a long, long time. They're used to it. They do real well that way, and they don't think it's a punishment of any way. They just think it's food time. Carolina Ash asked about the seizure. I did mention that last night it looked like our Remo boy was having a seizure, but after I gave it the second kind of pain med, that stopped completely. I think that the shaking and quivering he was doing was a response to the pain level that he was having. So we got that under control, and then that all stopped. And up there at the vet's office today, they told me how wonderful of a cat he is. A kitty. He's a kitty. He's a pretty cool boy. I can't wait for you to see him. He purrs, and he's just a lover. Nuki Sr. asked if we found Nuki Jr. All day long we found Nuki whenever we wanted to. Tonight we can't find her. When I'm done here, I'm gonna check the food closet to see if she got underneath there again. But she's doing better. You know, she was a little shy when she came in, but she's a toughie. Her wound, that awful wound that was on her leg, is so much better. It's just down to like half of a little fingernail size, so she's doing really good. Oh gosh, I wrote something and I can't read my writing. Oh,
Is this the one?
nope, smaller. Birds R Us asked about Patty Cake. If I had a talk with Patty Cake, I most certainly did. I was thoroughly embarrassed to learn that Patty Cake peed on a rug during the night. Yeah, we're talking you, dude. Or nope, that's her. It looks like. Can't believe he did that. I even double checked.
here.
Are you sure that he did it? There he is. There he is. Patty Purr's in there. Patty Cake's over here. Yeah, and he didn't pay any attention to me. Those guys, both those boys are so darn spoiled. Yeah, did you do that? Did you pee on a rug? He said never. It was butter. But I know you guys know your cat, so I believe ya. Where in the world is Patty's? I understand that Patty is in Wales right now, so we're anxiously waiting to see where he's going to go next. I'm keeping a track on my map out there, and pretty soon after I add a couple more, just the Patties are in blue, and pretty soon I'll take a string and go from one place to the next, so I'll be able to see where he's going. Frank and Carmela and Fuzzy X about my mom and dad. They both have had a bad week. That's why I've been gone a little bit more. Dad is just kind of hanging in there. He's still, in his chair a lot, sleeping a lot. He told me, he made me smile today. He was teasing me about something, and that was good to see. My mom is having a little rough time. I think all this is kind of catching up to her. It's a little bit overwhelming for her too. But today was a better day for my mom than yesterday. Her wounds that she has on her leg are much better today. they were very nasty. She really fell hard. One of them still is very bruised and one is very deep, but today when I changed her dressings, they look better. We're going to try something on Sunday. I'm going to see if my son can, Sammy, before he comes, we'll go out and get them and bring them here. Dad and Mom wants to see the floor and see what we've been doing. So we're going to try it. And you guys, a lot of you have seen my Mom and Dad when they come on Sundays when we do breakfast. Is Nancy on? My sister Nancy on? My sister Nancy comes on. You guys know her. A lot of you know her. Her and her husband's leaving next week for a long trip. They're going to go maybe 3... Yep, there. Hi, Nancy. They're going to go for about 3 months, and Nancy knows that if anything goes wrong, that I will call her in a second, and she can be, no matter where they go on their trip, she can be back here within 24 hours if we need her. And Nancy's in the house. Yes, yes. She's my sisters. It goes Judy, then Nancy, then me, then my sister Patty, the one that's in Boise. So, but they're doing okay. And tonight is the night that one of the nurses comes in, or nurses aides, and spends a lot of the nighttime hours with them. So I know what it was today. My dad was teasing about a little. Paul spent all day out there yesterday and today, mowing and mulching up the leaves. They have a ton of trees on their property, and he got this huge trailer that we have that was filled with mulched leaves. And when he got done packing it in and putting the tarp in, the yard looked like he hadn't done anything to the leaves. They were just coming down in just showers. So my dad had to tease Paul a little bit that it looked like he hadn't done anything. So that was nice to have him be in that kind of a mood. So I think that's it. Unless I forgot something, I'll take a second and see if I can check on the chat. Is there anything I forgot anybody wanted? I think it is too. Paul is a very, very good worker. He's good here and he's great with my mom and my dad. Kellen. Oh, Kellen has, thank you, Bantry. Kellen has surgery tomorrow. They're going to, they have to be there very early. They're going to put the tube back in the ear, the left ear, I think it is, that is causing the most trouble. That's where she has that MRSA at. And tomorrow also they're going to try to flush her ear out completely, and then, but first take another culture. She still has her PICC line in her arm. And if that culture comes back satisfactory on Monday, I think, or Tuesday, the next day they'll pull finally that PICC out. I think she's had that PICC line in for, 6 weeks. It seems like it's been a long time. So I hope she gets it out. She's getting real tired of all this, and I think more sorry for Karen than I do for Kellen. Karen is an angel. She is so patient, and she just does a wonderful thing with all 3 of the girls. But it's hard, but she does it with a smile. And how is Tugger? Tugger he's a little shy. He's a little shy. He spends a lot of time in Cat's Corner Room, but I've seen him 3 times today come out here. So Easy does it with him. I think slowly he'll come out and make some friends. I know one question I didn't write down, or didn't address, and I'm not sure who asked, but somebody asked. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that for everybody. Badu, that fella that called a few days ago that was interested in Badu, I just talked to him right before we did the boxes tonight, and he's going to come tomorrow around 3 o'clock, I believe it is, and he would like to look at Badu or somebody else, but he mentioned Badu again, so we'll see. Maybe Badu will find a home, and maybe he'll pick somebody else too. So I think that is it. Thank you guys for the gifts that we got tonight. I've got to give Farrah her medicine and look for Nuki and work on our little Remo boy here a little bit too. And tomorrow I'll show you Remo. He's a brown tiger. He's beautiful. So thanks everybody. Appreciate you guys so very much. And isn't this the cutest little baby? Hi, Putters.
Yes.
This is Donna.
What, the little orange one isn't out here raising hell?
Did you hear that, Weasley?
Oh, there.
He's probably, if he's
there.
there, yep, there he is. Okay, why don't you get down there with Octavia? Don't eat him. No eating babies. Okay. Are you sleepy? You're so little sleepy, baby. And how are you, Jody? Your other mommy called and asked her how you were doing. I told her you're doing good. Good boy.